It's Tuesday, December 2nd, and we're here to ask people what they're trying to accomplish. What are you hoping that the administration will get out of our public comment today?
I'm hoping the administration will understand that we as a student body want to stand together collectively and take an active role in the future of College of the Redwoods. Specifically, we are asking for better lines of communication between administration and the students. Also, I would like to call out to the ASCR President Mikia McWilliams and the student representative Rebecca Ashbach, to demand better representation. A lot of students here do not feel they have a voice, and there is no venue for their concerns. For right now, this is what we got. All right, everyone here has their own interests or specific personal reasons they want to speak about. I have chosen to speak on behalf of everyone first, just so we have some sort of cohesive voice here, because that's the point, right? Mm-hmm. All of us just want a voice in our school. We want a voice in what's happening, what direction we're heading in. And also, we're all here because we've got specific classes we'd like saved to request, and just to open some non-hostile communication between ourselves and administration.
The Sign Language 1B class, it's currently only being offered in Del Norte site, which is not accessible via public transportation for myself and several other students. So it would behoove us, or it'd be in our best interest if it was moved to either the Eureka campus or the Arcata site, since at least reachable.
And I have several friends that were supposed to graduate in May and are not going to be able to graduate in May because of the lack of classes that are being offered next semester.
I'm presenting to you the opportunity for the student government to hold elections next semester on your approval, so that they can create fees for facilities and for representation. They are outlined according to the Education Code here on this page, and the results of those elections also are available in that Education Code, which is included. So those would be for the representation fee and for the facilities use fee.
I am also representing the group of students you see before you today. We as a group are not here to aggravate or inflame. We are here to try and open up lines of better communication between administration and the students. We are here to call on our student representative Rebecca Ashbach and the ASCR director Mikia McWilliams to better represent the student body and to take more an active role in our governance. And also, we are here as a group to request specific classes. Not that this is the best venue, but to many students it is the only venue we feel we have.
I was concerned about the digital media students and in the computer field, that they're not getting into the high-tech center because of, I don't know if it's the economy, but when I talked to Virginia, she's one of the technicians at the class, that she said it's probably because of the economy, and I was concerned, because that's computer-related, digital media.
And I realize that we're on hard times, and it's difficult for everybody, including the college. It's time that we look at doing more with less. The challenge of the administration today is much different than 3 years ago or 5 years ago. It's going to mean that people are going to have to step up to the bat and do a little better job. Anyway, back to the online classes. My concern was there's a disparity between some of the online classes that I've taken that were very good and some not so good. I asked, is there any evaluation for these classes? I couldn't get an answer. I went through those 3 levels and I never got an answer about that. My other classes, we get a piece of paper handed around, we do evaluations. There's been no evaluations on online classes or the effectiveness of these classes. Online instruction is your most cost-effective way to have classes. You don't have to turn the lights on, you don't have to turn the heat on, you don't have to provide furniture. You can do well with online instruction if, in fact, your curriculum is good and you devote some time and energy to it.
I'm really excited to be part of the culinary program here. looking at this semester's classes, there aren't too many classes offered, and the ones that were offered were at the Arcata campus, which is perfect for me because I live in Arcata and I don't have to drive to Eureka a lot. Unfortunately, I just got a call that they're switching all of my Arcata classes to the Eureka campus, which now means that on a daily basis I'm going to have to take trips down here, and that just screws up things because it takes more of my time, more of my money, puts more exhaust in the world, and I already planned on having Arcata, so just if it says something in a book in the class schedules, I'd like to expect that it would be upheld. I understand things change.
And I took some time off and I just came back. This is my semester back, and I ran into a lot of difficulties just with relating to people, talking with people, getting information out of people. It's been very difficult for me I had to jump through a lot of hoops, wait for a lot of, it didn't used to be like that. I remember it being really easy and accessible to do all kinds of things, and like previous people have said, it's inconsistent. Some of what's offered online is inconsistent with what's actually coming about, and just like to see some consistency.
I came here to make a comment about the classes not being available for the spring semester. With the staggered registration period, by the time I got to register, some of the classes that I wanted to take were already full, including the Psychology 33. And also, I'm very concerned with the option, or the possible option of transferring a lot of the classes to online classes, because for me, I have a really hard time sitting in front of a computer screen. It hurts my eyes, and just sitting down and being isolated and just in front of the computer without the interaction with a real teacher and real classmates. That's one of the things that I value the most about a college education.
And I would just like to say I drive from Petrolia, California every day to attend classes here. Hour and a half drive. Willing to do that to come here, but I'm having a problem with the next semester classes that are being offered to fulfill the high school requirements, because there's not a school in my area for me to attend, being as isolated as it is. With that said, I will not be able to continue my education because the classes that I need to fulfill my high school requirements and receive college credits for are either not being offered or are completely filled.
I feel that the main priority for the budget should be to offer as many classes as possible and allow students to have a good opportunity to finish our classes in an appropriate amount of time.
My issue is mostly with class scheduling, kind of touches on the budget situation. One of my main issues is that I moved here specifically to attend this college, to move to the county, and I guess it was my false interpretation of the CR catalog as an accurate representation of the classes that were offered here.
I just don't feel that the one teacher should be my only choice, because I have to take this class for a prerequisite for nursing.
We will respond to each and every one of your questions. We will create some kind of a website, some kind of a page on the system, but we'll get back to you. Somehow we need to work out the details with Dr. Snowflamer. We will respond to every one of your concerns and every one of your questions. So this is, don't walk away thinking that you just made your comments and that's it. We will respond to you.
It's really nice to know that there are actually students that are concerned with the things that are going on, because I hadn't run into any yet. But if you would like to have your voice heard a little bit more, I do have an email address specifically for that. And right now, all I get are cafeteria updates and sports announcements that I just delete right away. So it's student-trustee@redwoods.edu. And so I'd love to hear from you, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible if you